By Rachel Ramirez, CNN. The federal government on Monday declared a water shortage on the Colorado River for the first time, triggering mandatory water consumption cuts for states in the Southwest, as climate change-fueled drought pushes the level in Lake Mead to unprecedented lows. Lake Mead, the largest reservoir in the U.S. by volume, has drained at an alarming rate this year. At around 1,067 feet above sea level and 35% full, the Colorado River Reservoir is at its lowest since the lake was filled after the Hoover Dam was completed in the 1930s. Lake Powell, which is also fed by the Colorado River and is the country's second largest reservoir, recently sank to a record low and is now 32% full. It's very significant, Brad Udall, senior water and climate scientist at Colorado State University, told CNN. It's something that those of us in the climate community have been worried about for over a decade, based on declining flows due to climate change. With the lake expected to remain at around 1,066 feet of elevation into 2022, according to the US Bureau of Reclamation's monthly projections, the agency announced that the Colorado River will go into the first tier of water cuts beginning January 1. Given ongoing historic drought and low runoff conditions in the Colorado River Basin, downstream releases from Glen Canyon Dam and Hoover Dam will be reduced in 2022 due to declining reservoir levels, the report said. Lake Mead provides water to roughly 25 million people in Arizona, Nevada, California and Mexico, according to the National Park Service. Under the complex priority system, Arizona and Nevada will be affected by the Tier 1 shortage. Arizona will see an 18% reduction in the state's total Colorado River supply, primarily impacting agriculture. Meanwhile, Nevada will experience a 7% reduction in its Colorado River water supply in 2022. California's water supply will be unaffected by the Tier 1 cuts. Additional cuts, each tier with worsening impact on agriculture and municipal water, are expected if Lake Mead continues to fall. The second tier of cuts, triggered at 1,050 feet, could come as soon as 2023. Snaking its way through the Rocky Mountains to the Gulf of California, the Colorado River's volume have been dwindling due to extreme heat and drought. T.J. Atkin, a cattle rancher in Utah and Arizona, described the toll the drought was taking on his family's business and his animals. Everyone else I've talked to says in 85 years, it has not been this bad, Atkin told CNN in June. We have 85 years worth of our own drought data that says we've never done this, not to this extent. Our UN report released last week emphasized the role human-caused climate change plays in drought frequency and intensity. Globally, droughts that may have occurred only once every 10 years or so now happen 70% more frequently, according to the report.